Anyway, I got to be quick with this one, only because I got a few minutes before T'Challa wakes up and starts going crazy, before Takai wakes up and starts going crazy also, and before my wife gets off of work and starts going crazy because she's hungry. We've been using this baby monitor, for about 4 months now. I forgot to record an intro, which is why I'm doing this part, but you know, it happens. I had a kid. So I can't figure out the name of this company. Like, it's on the box, you'll see it. Said company, if you're out there, if you watch this video, please let me know how to pronounce the name of the company. Or if you want, let me know down in the comments. Just put spell it out in like an enunciation kind of format, how to pronounce the name of this company. But either way, it's a really good camera. I like it already. Don't want to spoil the video for you. I gotta go because I hear T'Challa moaning. So, deuces.
Good morning, hand a lemon in my tea. Moral of the story is, you are you, and I am me. Just be.
Alright. So let's go ahead and get this thing open. And once again, these people, that company right there, they did not sponsor this video. This was given to us as a gift from one of our lovely friends. You know who you are. Thank you so much. So if anything, you could say they sponsored this video. So, it runs on your 2.4 gigahertz band. Sound activated LEDs, so the lights come on when it hears something. It sings lullabies, actually. I didn't know that. It plays a lullaby. And then it has an upgraded rechargeable battery, so that's awesome. So some other things about it: it monitors the temperature. I have to see if that means it's monitoring the temperature of the room. If this monitors the temperature of the baby, that's just gonna be freaking awesome. Two-way communication, upgraded infrared night vision, so turn off all the lights and still be able to see, and it has a voice-activated mode, so pretty sure you can do things like how you would activate your Alexa or your Google. So, this is the instructions manual. We'll go through that later. This is the device. It's actually bigger than I thought it would be. So first and foremost, let's pull out the moneymaker. So this is your camera. As you can see, it has its infrared lights there, your main camera in the center. Guessing this little hole here is where your microphone and your speaker is. Oh, no, that's just where your microphone is because your speaker is on the back. And you have your power button, plug button. I want to say this is probably the thermostat. That's the only thing I can think of why that would just be sitting out like that. Or it's the Wi-Fi antenna. They just low-teched it, I don't know. Real sleek design. Pretty sure this will probably, fit real comfortably somewhere where you don't have a lot of space. It does have a little mounting hole on the back here, so you can mount this on the wall. This is your monitor. It's got all of your functions here. It's got a little screen protector on. That's what this thing is. A little plastic shield. Your button for turning on the microphone and talking, turn your volume up and down, your brightness up and down, search through your menu functions. Oh, you can plug up some headphones to it, that's cool. It's your power button, your speaker on the back, tells you, what battery it has, but I think this the battery is rechargeable on this also. If not, we'll go through the steps of how to change that battery later. It also has a little kickstand, so you can sit right there. These are your power cables. So that's what all comes in the box. Yeah, let's get to it. And I'm thirsty. So like the typical male, I didn't read the instructions. I'm just gonna run in here as quietly as I can and hook this thing up. Oh yeah, that's T'Challa. Sneak in here. Hopefully the kiddo's not awake. And let's try to find a place to put the camera. Sweet baby Jesus, that was difficult. So what you couldn't see in that shot, my wife has the most extraordinary and probably the most packed shelf of costume jewelry I've ever seen in my life. And the closest outlet was behind that nightstand that all of that stuff sits on top of. So I'm like slowly trying to move this thing without making all of her 500,000 pieces fall to the floor and wake up my child. She's standing right there. That's the only reason I'm happy to look like this and say this stuff. So anyway, it's set up. This is the remote. Yeah, luckily, it was just plug and play. At least for the camera. Let's see if we can get this monitor to do the same. Hopefully I don't have to run back up there and like do some kind of weird setup or something. Like I said, I didn't read the instructions. I don't know why, it's just a guy in me. But hey, if you're a guy, you're a dad, and you're watching this, first of all, like and subscribe. But also, read the instructions before you just decide to follow me and just, you know, plug things up and not know exactly if it's gonna work or not. Okay, I thought that was like a headphone jack because it looks like a headphone jack, and I'm a dude, so I thought it was a headphone jack. Anyway, it's not. This is where your power goes. Plug that in. Got a red light. You know what? This is what I get for not reading the instructions. There was a power button on the back of that camera. And you have your power button, plug button. So now I gotta go back up and hit the power button. Okay. Make sure you hit the power button. If your child is sleeping, hit the power button before you leave the room. Done. So hit my power button here on the side. Can't really see that. There we go. This power button here. So I guess it needs to charge. Okay, so yeah, this is still charging. From what it says, it doesn't take long to charge. In fact, it actually works. It still shows you, of course, that it's charging, but there's my little guy swinging away. I actually thought he was waking up when I went in there to turn the camera on, but he fell right back to sleep. He probably just heard me shuffling through the room. And as you can see, this isn't like the highest quality picture. I mean, it's pretty darn good. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not like, you know, your camera phone or your DSLR or anything, but no, you can make out every single thing. And then you can barely see it, but right here at the top of the screen, it gives you the temperature readout for the room. Like, that's awesome. So you know if your kid is basically in a sauna, you don't need that. It gives you, I love this part, if it's almost like a cell phone, it gives you your cell phone bars to let you know how good the signal is. But you can also listen into the room. You can hear his rocker rocking back and forth. Other than that, he's not making any noise. He decided to stop snoring, you know, earlier today. Oh, check that out. So it's not on, but I can still hear him. Like, the camera isn't on, but I can still hear him. So it actually still has that monitor function. So he might be waking up. Yeah, he all right for another minute. But, and, oh, where's your phone? Yeah, so this one's on Tiff, waking up the baby with her cell phone. Anyway, that was the Anmeate surveillance system for your baby or baby monitor. We are going to continue using it. This is just kind of an unboxing, not a full review because of course we haven't used it. We just started using it today. We're gonna give it a few days, maybe a week, see how things are going with it. If there are any hiccups that we notice, battery life, things like that. But so far, just based off of the fact that you can see and hear your kid and you're in a totally different part of the house, I like it. It's worth it. I'm not sure how much this thing costs, so I do have to apologize about that. I will leave a link in the description. If it's available on Amazon, I'll leave a link in our Amazon or for our Amazon affiliate account. If you purchase from us, that's awesome. It gives us a kickback, helps us buy diapers and formula. But I'll also list their website so you can see any other products that they have. This was not sponsored by them. We just felt like, hey, we're new parents. We want to make sure all new parents out there have the devices and the tools to help parenting be a little bit easier. Other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and fix myself something to drink and hope that my kid doesn't wake up in any time so that I can have a little bit of my morning to myself. I got maybe 2 hours of sleep. Like and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one. Oh yeah, make sure you like and subscribe because our friends also sent us the VTech baby monitor system, so we got to set this one up in the nursery. So like and subscribe so you can see the unboxing and the review of this one.